One way that's always been quite easy to get more sales is showing you're the expert, because let's face it, everyone turns to the expert when they need something done. And actually, with the way the internet's moving, that's never been easier. It used to be that you'd have to go jump through hoops and get all sorts of things approved and qualifications. You still need that, and you still need training and whatever, but you can show people that you're the expert a lot easier nowadays. There's so many different channels and the internet's split up. Pluses and minuses to that, but in respect of showing them you're the expert, definitely a plus. And let's face it, most people probably don't know your product or service as well as you do. If you've been in it for any length of time at all, you know the tricks of the trade, the things that enable you to get things done faster or better or more efficiently or just overall better quality, whatever else it happens to be. And all you got to do is educate people on how to do that. And it can be as simple. This video is not exactly complicated. It's nothing more than a Word document with a few bullet points and a voice speaking over it. So it could be as simple as that. So as I said, use video definitely, because the world seems to be loving video, and I don't think it's going to change in the same way as we moved from radio to TV as soon as TV was available. Same's happening with the web. Reading's far too difficult. Listening's it's doable, but radio's a background thing, listening's a background thing, video's more a foreground thing because television's trained us to do that. So use video, use blogs, and they can be blogs on your own site, which is what I'd recommend, or they can be blogs on other people's site, or a mixture. Why would I suggest your own site first? Well, essentially because you're in control. You're not at the whim of someone else, and you're not going to get your site taken down unless you do something really stupid. You're not going to get your site taken down because you've irritated someone. So your own site, you can use video, use other people's sites. It seems to be use YouTube, but you can put it on your own site as well, and I'd probably recommend that you do, or definitely, absolute worst, keep a backup, because being computers, things don't always go 100% to plan. And the other place to show you're an expert is forums, and those can be industry-specific forums. So if you're a plumber and there's a plumbing forum, go for that. Whatever else it happens to be. If it's fairly general, say you're a beauty salon, find places where people that look for beauty tips hang out, and they'll be on all sorts of places. They'll be on sites like Mumsnet. Just do a quick search on Google and put whatever your subject matter is, plus the word forum or forums, and it'll give you results usually. And just check that people are actually using it. So go in, it'll show you the most recent posts. Check they're fairly recent, not days or weeks old. Check there's lots of posts, lots of threads. So in other words, find it's all active, because you're spending your time. And then go in and help without any expectation of return, because actually that's where you get the highest return. It sounds a bit weird. It's a thing called the law of attraction in actual fact, but basically the more you give away, the more you get back. That's why I'm doing these videos for free. There's an ulterior motive, but that's okay, because I know I'm helping people and it doesn't matter. Quite often nowadays you'll find that you can help 80, 90, 99 people out of 100, but the one person that comes back and pays you actually pays you hand over fist versus the time and the effort you spent out. So it's well worth doing, thoroughly recommended. And just prove you're the expert. Understated is fine. It's very British anyway, and in actual fact that's how we tend to work nowadays, because not just Brits, but because the internet is levelling that kind of playing field and allowing anyone to actually show that they really know what they're talking about. You don't have to go in and be an in-your-face advertiser or salesman or whatever. You can just be you, which is the third point. It's answering other people's questions, even if it won't directly lead to a sale. I just read in a book called Utility, Youtility, which is thoroughly recommended, that Hilton are actually answering people's questions even if they're staying in other people's hotels, on the basis that they'll remember that Hilton helped them, and longer term they'll stay in Hilton instead of the competitor. So even if it won't directly lead to a sale, you never quite know nowadays where that next sale is coming from, because there's so many different ways it can be. I was chatting to someone today, and there's just hundreds, maybe thousands of different ways that people can find you and your site, or find out about you or your site, and you never quite know. So answering other people's questions, will actually show you the expert, and the less you expect to get back, the more you probably will. Sounds really weird. Give it a go. Try it in, if you're a member of 2 or 3 forums, try it in one of them and see which one you actually get people saying. I know I'm in a couple of forums where they say, well, XYZ will be along in a few minutes to answer that question, because they always are. And if you can get to that position without obviously spending all your day and night just lurking on the forum and answering questions, but actually some people are doing that and getting money. They're finding it pays them to actually employ someone to do that. So your mileage may vary. Just check it, test it as ever. But the more ways you can show you're the expert without any expectation of reward or return, the more you will actually get return and reward. If you'd like more tips like this, there's a link below this video which will enable you to sign up to my list, and you'll just get a tip like this weekly, which will help you grow your business. Or just subscribe to my YouTube channel, because the videos that you'll get reminders of weekly are on here anyway. So whichever you prefer, or if you don't, that's okay, I won't be offended. So give it a go, enjoy yourself, have fun.